Hello, y'all. Welcome in. There is a freaking fly that is driving me crazy, so excuse it if it makes some type of introduction to y'all and flies across the camera. I've been sitting at this desk all day working on content, and it has been driving me crazy. But nonetheless, we here for the Family Business Season 5, Episode 6 live after show. Hopefully everybody is doing really well on this Thursday night. I am feeling good. I really enjoyed the episode. I think we have a lot to talk about, a lot to unpack. So I cannot wait to do so with y'all. To go ahead and start it off, let's drop in our ratings for the episode on a scale of 1 to 10. How we feeling about the episode? Who's our favorite character? What are we looking forward to most? You can let me know all of that and more in the chat right now. And while I give y'all time to drop your ratings and for people to come on in, I'm going to make sure I got everything on my end ready, because we definitely got some scenes that we also need to review, honey. There's a lot shaking when it comes to these Duncans this week. Hey, Kofi, welcome in. Kofi giving it an 8. Okay. I'm like low-key surprised you just giving it an 8, Kofi. We're going to have to unpack. All right. And if you missed it, I did drop my breakdowns for not only last week, which I was a little bit late with, but also this episode. So after this live, feel free to go and check that out. My more concise thoughts around the episode. Hey, Kimberly, welcome in, boo. We're gonna still give it some time. Give it some time. Why is this not populating? How is it supposed to populate? That ain't it either. Let's see. Pop this out. You're very interested in Roman's story? Listen. Me too. Roman, I fear, has me hooked. He done won me over. First episode, I was just like, not too much. Now I'm kind of like, whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do, Roman, I'm down for you to do it, babes. I am totally down for you to do it. Let me know if I'm peaking, y'all, so I can adjust my audio. Y'all know I get to hooping and hollering and whatnot. Drop your ratings. Scale of 1 to 10. We about to get started. Why does that feel like... Okay. Let me put that here. Let me pull my little notes up over here. I kind of want to go through this episode and kind of like go in order, but then also some things just deserve a little bit more attention than others. So what do y'all want to do? Do y'all want to unpack this episode from beginning to end, or do you want to start with specific characters and like y'all just tell me the character and we can go from there? This is y'all's world. I'm just a squirrel. Okay? At least in this moment. Drop in the chat what you want to do. Chronological order, or do we want to start somewhere first because we got some things to get to? I'll give y'all a little, like a minute or so to drop that in there. Are we excited for the Family Business New Orleans? So much I want to know from y'all. This fly's gonna drive me crazy. Can we get Donna out the way, please? I'm down. I'm down to start with the dastardly ass Donna. Yes, 100%. Because Donna, in what world at your big age, I'm giving her 50 in this, and this is no shade to Lisa Ray, but I'm just trying to say I think the character is at least 50. You were in love with this man when you was maybe 18 to 22. Ma'am, it has been 28 years, about 12 kids, multiple criminal enterprises, deaths, births, and the like. And your ass is still stuck on Elsie Duncan and the life that you thought that you were supposed to have, as if you've had a bad one. I am just very perplexed. But one thing I will tell you is that I really, really, really appreciated Donna saying what she said, because it gave us a little bit more depth in reference to insight into what is motivating her, and her truly believing that Chippy stole her life and stole her man, and her not being able to let it go makes all of this make sense. It makes her resentment make sense. It makes her not being able to parent Sasha correctly making sense. Whatever happened as it pertains to Junior, and you giving up your rights to Junior and passing him off as Chippy's child all this time, that even makes sense until I get the full story. Because this was never supposed to be the life that you was going to live. And you're not happy about it. In fact, you're mad about it. And the way that everybody is literally telling Junior what it is and what it ain't indirectly, but still in his face, and he ain't picking up on it, is beyond me. Because this woman literally sat her ass in front of you and said that your bonus mom had her life, which leads me to believe that the life that she has now and or has up until this point and the one that she has now is not enough, including you. Like, how it played out with you was not enough. You are a means to an end. And how many times is this lady going to continue to tell you this? And you with the whole, and you as in Donna with the whole, well, did you tell Chippy to not go and kill somebody? Chippy is the one who probably helped him learn to kill his first people, girl. These are not the same. You're comparing apples to oranges. And I sat in the first scene of this episode like, oh, Donna, is this what's really going on for you, Miss Mamas? This is what it is? I would have never guessed. I just thought that you knew that you was a bad bitch and that Chippy could never. All the while, you have been pedestalizing Chippy as if she has won the Olympic gold, and your ass has had bronze this entire time, and you mad about it. Ooh, nasty work. Quite nasty work. Kimberly says she took my life. That lady talking about she took her life. Where? When? Donna, you were the doctor's daughter, babes. She was the prostitute. Y'all were never on the same path. Y'all just ran into the same man. So she married his brother just to get back at him. That's what it's given. It's given she married his brother for the proximity to him, because she had vowed to be a Duncan no matter what. She had known that he was, I guess, destined for greatness, and she needed to keep in proximity with him no matter what. That is some nasty work. I'm like disappointed, but also kind of in awe at the layers. Because that's a special type of hurt. This type of generational can't let go, deep regrets, the one that got away, that's some layers to that. That is very interesting to me. And she's using Junior to get back at Elsie and Chippy. And it's weird because I don't understand how he can't see it. It is on display for him, plain as day, and he is still in his feelings about the whole thing, not assigning Donna any type of responsibility to any of it. He just wants to protect her. He just wants to look out for her. And she turns around and throws that in your face. Like, I don't know if y'all can tell, I was blown away. Blown away by the first 10 minutes. Like, wow, this is what we're doing. Hey, Virgo Queen. Virgo Queen gave this episode a 7.5. He's so pissed he can't see it. But then he has the moments of like, you can't kill Ruby. That is my nephew's mom and the love of Orlando's life. That sounds like some family stuff to me. That sounds like, okay, you don't cross this line because that's family to me. So part of me is like, you can't unsee it or can't see it because you're so pissed, but you are coming up out of that cloud of anger to some point to understand that this ain't going to be able to work. And all it took for Donna to say was, you didn't stop Chippy from killing somebody, to make you change your entire very logical reason why Donna couldn't be the one to put the bullet in Ruby, if anybody was going to put a bullet in Ruby, because nobody should. What I struggle with, and maybe y'all can help me out with this, when they said, or when Donna said that Ruby wasn't innocent, what the hell does she mean by that? What is it that she knows? Because I'm still under the impression that nobody knows that Ruby's the one who actually dropped Vinny off. But am I wrong? Y'all gotta let me know in the chat. He don't have it in him to be a boss like his dad. He's supporting Donna with this deep down child. He gonna have to do something. Something else. Because this is not it. That's what I'm saying, Kimberly. I don't think that they know that. But for them to run around and say that Ruby's not innocent, aside from her being a prostitute, what would make her not innocent? What is it that y'all know that y'all haven't communicated that y'all know? I'm not really understanding. It is not super clear. Let me fix this chat real quick, y'all. That's what you're trying to figure out. I don't have the answers for you. I was very confused. I was very confused with the whole rhetoric of Ruby is not innocent. And then it just kind of went from one person to the next of like, yeah, she's not innocent, but she's not innocent. Ruby's an innocent, but she's not really innocent. Dominique, she was innocent enough for you to run your damn, y'all's little outfit. And I guess because she had a baby by Orlando, you maybe were equating it to, you know, she was involved in y'all's takeover, but she actually didn't have nothing to do with it, if I recall correctly. So ain't nothing there. Again, innocent. Hell, Brandy's crazy ass almost killed her on y'all's island. How is Ruby not innocent, specifically to y'all? Because y'all have no insight or no knowledge into that. And I guess if there's something else working on the back end, if they sent some people over to LA and they found out something, they need to communicate that to the audience, because that part was not clear to me. If anybody would have known anything, maybe it would have been Antonio, but I doubt that Antonio would have actually told Donna, because Antonio don't like Donna. So Donna, what are you talking about that Ruby is not innocent? She's just as innocent as your ass is, quite literally. Virgo Queen says, I was confused when Donna said that Ruby was wrong. Like, what do she know that we don't know? Because they don't show that she killed, they don't know that she killed Vincent. Exactly. All right, so at least I'm not missing it on my own. I thought I was missing something, y'all. That part is definitely not clear, and it kind of is what it is. For me, watching Donna, she kind of knocked herself down a few pegs in this episode, because not only are you chasing after the life that Chippy is living, basically you want to be Chippy, which is wow. I never thought that you would think that. But then you're willing to go to these lengths and try to go up against Orlando of all people to prove yourself to people that you know don't even like you, don't even respect you. Like, how desperate can you be? I understood that Donna was carrying a lot of resentment, a lot of anger, a lot of shame, a lot of frustration, but I did not realize how desperate she was until this episode. And it's really off-putting. Am I the only one who was like off-put by the amount of desperation that Donna is displaying, and she just gotta go kill Ruby because she gotta prove herself because they're putting it in her hands? Who are these people? Antonio has disrespected you front, left, and center, and you're just sitting there taking it. Dominique is sitting by his side telling you to play cool, play down, play coy, all that kind of stuff, and she sees you being disrespected. The fact that Donna is just so preoccupied with the idea of reclaiming her rightful spot, which is currently Chippy's spot and Chippy's life, that she's willing to do all of these things for it. I don't even think that she realizes how much she's willing to sacrifice Junior, because you're talking about you need to prove that you can stand by his side, but you can't even see that Antonio is setting his ass up. And you're walking his ass right into it. It's literally like walking the lambs into the slaughter. But you love him though. But you his mother though. Donna, she was a piece of work in this episode. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. From the revelation from the very beginning, I'm just like, yo, Donna actually might be a little bit more dangerous than I wanted to give her credit for because she's so desperate. Damn. Anything else y'all want to talk about in reference to Donna? Because there wasn't a ton of her in this episode. But the minutes that we did get from her, we got plenty to be able to nibble on. Before I move on. Junior doesn't want to disappoint Donna as if he owes her that loyalty. And that's the part that I can't really understand. Like, we got the little montage of Junior working out, talking about she can't kill Ruby, she can't kill Ruby, she can't do that. But then to know, like you said, that he doesn't want to disappoint Donna, how is it that he's really been able to shift into a mode that he's perfectly fine with disappointing Elsie, but can't possibly fathom disappointing Donna? Like, I get it. She told you the truth and you resent these people, but come on. And why hasn't Goofy Jr. asked her how Chippy ended up with him? That is the major question. Why hasn't he asked her by now how Chippy ended up being his mom anyway? Like, I need to know what the hell Donna said to him to get him in this mode that he's in right now, because none of it makes sense to me. I was like, where is the confident boss be at with Donna? Like, who is this woman willing to take orders from people and then take orders from whack ass people? For all this, girl, you should go tuck tail and go beg LC to let your ass into part of the damn organization and get you trained to shoot as many people as you want to. Like, I would much rather you cower and you play down to people who are actually your family, and at the end of the day ain't gonna let you like fall, and damn sure not gonna try to plot to kill you and or Junior, than you to be kissing up to all these strangers that you don't even damn know, and they do not like you and or respect you, girl. Stand up. He's not questioning her at all. That's crazy. Like, at all. We haven't watched him have a character thought yet that has him wondering, questioning, curious about Donna. And that to me is really wild. They are treating her like trash at the table. And she accepting it. But then want to look and say that LC running around having all these shenanigans and LC this and Chippy that. Girl, these people are timing up to swallow you and Junior whole, honey. And you worried about LC. Junior, you're worried about your father not appointing you top of the organization, and you never even expressed any interest to have a seat in Orlando's damn spot, only to go and get yourself a fake seat at the top of the damn chart of a fake ass alliance where they're planning to annihilate your ass. You are a means to an end, and they will exterminate you the moment that they no longer have any use for you. So, like, the fact that you really believe yourself to be doing something, all the while betraying your family, only to be setting yourself up to be betrayed in the worst way. It's like, wow. Karma's finna spin that block on your ass and you finna learn a lesson. Those do not listen will feel. LL welcome in says Carl got to come through with the answers to the questions. He do. He's leaving a lot to our imaginations, unfortunately. And that part is a little bit stressful. All right, so we talked about Donna. Donna wants Chippy's life because Chippy's life is what her life was supposed to be. And right now, I'm not necessarily feeling like Chippy's life is that damn great. Yes, she got family. Yes, she got loyalty and love and all of that. But her and Elsie have yet to take their asses to go see about Junior, to try to talk to Junior, to try to pull Junior ass back into the family. And with each passing episode that I don't see them make an effort to reach out to Junior, the more my animosity for both of them increases, because as the parents, as the liars in this circumstance, it is up to y'all to actually fight for your son. So yes, Junior is wrong for turning his back on the family in this way, but he has a right to his damn feelings. And the fallout in between time is he also is estranged from his new wife, and y'all asses know that. Now you know that she's pregnant, and y'all are not doing a damn thing to bring that boy back into the fold, to help him get his mind right, or bare minimum to let him have all of the context that he needs to formalize opinions and feelings based off of the full truth and not just the truth that Donna told his ass. That part is so frustrating, because when we first see Elsie and Chippy in this episode, they sitting London down and getting her together because all she wants to do is punish the pain out of Mariah. And I'm like, perfect. As grandparents, y'all can see y'all child making a misstep. You got a little bit of insight into how Mariah's feeling, so you can intervene. But like, when y'all gonna intervene in y'all own mess with y'all own child? Because I can't even get too excited about y'all actually setting London straight and putting Mariah on track to actually get the help she needs. Now it makes sense why you got Brandy tucked in the corner. Okay, cool. She's a little bit useful. But I can't even give y'all too much credit for that, because y'all are letting Junior run amok. In addition to run amok, he is under Donna's spell and is literally walking his ass into the slaughterhouse. And y'all just sitting over here getting your groove back and crying. Child. She got a bunch of money. Girl, go live your damn life before they unalive you. That's what I'm saying. I could see if Donna's ass was in the damn gutter. I could see if Donna ain't have nothing. I could see if Donna just wasn't living a life comparable to Chippy's, aside from maybe the love part, right? But financially, y'all are neck and neck. Y'all live down the street from one another. Girl, go live your life. Go find somebody else. Go do something. And then Chippy crying because she ain't the granny. Chippy crying. Y'all, if y'all watch my breakdown, I was on Chippy's ass in my breakdown, and I'm going to stay on her ass, because yes, you can have your feelings about, oh, you're not going to have access to the grandbaby, but neither is the damn father at this goddamn rate. So you being a granny is not the biggest priority. You need to get your ass in that damn car and go see about Junior and tell him that he's royally fucking up. That's what you need to do. Stop all these goofy ass tears. Nene, stop patting her ass up. She need to put her big girl panties on and go fix this. Because this is a trifling ass mess. And you know damn well, Chippy, that Donna couldn't keep you away from your grandbaby even if she tried. So stop it. Stop it. They probably thought Junior had more sense than what he's actually showing. When? How? How? Everybody has been suspecting that Junior is smarter than he is, or lying and saying that he's a leader that he not. Junior is never beating the dumb as a box of rocks allegations coming out of this season, as far as I'm concerned. Never beating them. He's simple as hell. He's simple, he's short-sighted, he's emotional, he's irrational, and he's disloyal. Dangerous combination, Lord. Kimberly says this episode focused mostly on Roman and setting up his story, in which I cannot wait to see it unfold and see who his parents are. Yes. When I tell y'all, I was very, very staunchly placed on the anti-Roman train from the moment that he got in here. I said, one, his bone structure is a little bit too strong. Like, he looks too distinguished and handsome. Like, he's a little bit too fine for me. And then his character was not necessarily given with the whole anti-Duncanness from the beginning. So I was like, bet, I don't like you. And the way I am rooting for this little boy now, the way I cannot wait for him to discover that his mama is not his mama and see how he reacts. Because that's given, like, Roman, he's a little dangerous. He's a little treacherous. But I feel like he got some type of internal code. And at the end of the day, he just trying to make sure his mama get the kidney that she need. He a killer and don't push him. But he also feels like a genuine guy. So I'm like, yeah, I'm rooting for you. And I cannot wait to see how he reacts to this news in comparison to how Junior reacts. Because Roman gives me much more solid of a grown-ass man, and he's much more of a child compared to what the hell Junior is. You want to know who Roman's mom is? I heard around the streets, around the way, that it could be Chippy. But I can't wait either. I cannot wait for that journey, for him to actually even be searching and like looking to figure it out. Cannot wait. I think that he's still going to make sure that his mom that he grew up with gets everything that she needs. He might go into an emotional place. He might get extra lethal because he's angry. But I don't see him turning his back on his family, the family that he knows. He going to be on Demon Town when he finds out. You think she going to die? Kimberly, you think he going to let his mama die? Child. Kobe says, can't be on Chippy too much. She being vulnerable. I put this more on Elsie because he's the patriarch of the family. Just my opinion. No, Chippy is grown. And it's not just about her being vulnerable. Like, you're not in a place right now where you can be vulnerable for people to come and coddle you. You are a part of the problem. You are a part of maintaining the lie. Whether you had great intentions or not, you are a part of that. So part of that, once it comes out, is for you to eat that and for you to now not prioritize your comfort, not prioritize your sense of safety, not prioritize what you want, and look around at the people who are affected and then figure out what the people who are affected, who are a higher priority, need. She needs to be focusing on what does Sonia need and what does and what does Junior need, not what does Chippy need. Because Chippy has been getting her needs met for the last 35 years and being his mother. Yes, he's going to have to apologize for how he's handled it because she didn't have to step in and be your mama and save your life. But at the end of the day, you are part of this lie that was maintained. So it's less about you being vulnerable and open about your feelings because you're choosing to be vulnerable after the secret came out. After the lie came out, it don't count now. This is exactly how Donna was able to sway him over to her side because she was just being vulnerable too, probably. Oh, son, I didn't really want to do it, but this is not the time for Chippy to be vulnerable. This is time for Chippy to be the matriarch that she has created herself to be, standing next to the patriarch that LC is supposed to be. Her priority needs to be Sonia and needs to be Junior. Her feelings come in last in this regard. And the same thing for LC. How he feels about it don't matter. She ain't gonna get a kidney here in the match. I mean, she gonna get a kidney from like off the list anyway. Because she's on the list, period. You know, like the nationwide list. Well, then go off. I'm just saying, Kofi, you be wanting to spare people, but enough is enough. Maybe I would have spared her if she would have been trying just as hard as Sonia this whole time to get into Junior's ear or to explain to him what was going on. She is going about her day, having great sex with LC and living her damn life. and you want me to cry with you when you find a sonogram and you realize that this grandbaby is not going to be like the next or like the ones that came before it because of the circumstances that y'all created and the lie that y'all propagated, and then one that you're not actually trying to provide additional context to, baby, I can't sit next to you and cry because you're not powerless in this. You're not the victim here. Has she been the victim? Okay, cool, girl, I'll cry with you here, but you're not the victim. LC might be the most wrong, but girl, you're not the victim, and you have a lot of power. And being a woman, being a little bit more tapped into your emotions and having a little bit more empathy, that you should be able to see outside of yourself. Sonya needs support, and I don't see a Duncan yet offering her the support that she actually needs. And it's really starting to piss me off. How long is the list? Will she get in time? Now that's the question. But the list is ever changing. Like I have a cousin who was a Make-A-Wish kid when we were growing up, but had to get organ transplant and had to go on the list. So I'm a little bit more familiar with that process, and things can move very, very quickly. Things shift all the time. So yeah, I don't think that Roman will be responsible. If she doesn't get a kidney, it won't be because Roman is withholding money or support from her. I don't think, even when he finds out that she ain't the mama. But the list, it varies. And people around the world, or not around the world, around the country are getting on it and off of it 24/7, 365. All right, we talked about Chippy. We talked about Donna. They gonna wind up giving us some more flashbacks. They kind of have to, because aside from like LC, there has to be some other run-ins that these girls have had that would put them at odds and like have such deep-seated conflict like this. Because she stole your man 30 years ago. Like, I need some more context in reference to Donna's love for LC, I think. Yeah, am I opening Discord because you want to sound off? Yes, I'm going to open it. I just want to touch upon the points first, and then I'm going to open it towards the end. Kofi, I got you. This episode, they provided additional context for Roman's tie to the champ. So apparently Darnell was the one who's actually linked to the champ, and that's how he was able to like Kiki or whatever. And because Roman hooked up with Lauren, who the champ was trying to hook up with Paris, or did hook up with Paris, that is what bonded them together. And we got to see the champ talk about, yeah, there go Roman, my wingman, cool. This episode, you right, Kimberly Felder, this episode was very much so steeped in Roman's character story and setting up the plot around him. Y'all, I'm just trying to understand, at what point do you really believe taking Brandon ass with you to go and rob some high-level drug dealer, at what point does that actually make sense? At what point is that like, oh, this is what we're doing, this is a really great idea, Brandon got me? While Roman, like, I'm rooting for you, babes, and I think that you're fully capable, and you got that little, killer instinct, and you down to make things happen as they need to happen. That was dumb. It was quite literally the dumbest thing that you could do. Brandon was telling you that this was not going to work out in the car. Brandon be telling you in his eyes, he looks so desperate and weird. He has no kind of coof, no kind of like stability to him. Nothing but desperate, thirsty ass, clout chasing energy. And you took his ass to stick up a high level drug dealer, which you knew was the possibility you gonna have to put this man down. The fumbling in there, the pulling off the mask. I said, okay, sir, can you just kill Brandon right now? Because this is messy as hell. This is messy as hell. I was surprised that Brandon even made it out of the hotel room to begin with, Kimberly Felder. The fact that he made it to the end of the episode, I was very much so perplexed. I just knew that Roman was going to be running with the damn money because Brandon was going to get his ass dropped off right then and there as he should. You're talking to this high level drug dealer, waving his gun, shaking like a ship, like. But good. Maybe this can also end the search that Rio ass is on for Brandon's ass, because somebody already got to him. Now you can take your ass back to mixing drinks, Rio. Why would he say their names when they, like, all of it? You call out Roman name, like, sir, a mess. A mess. This boy was never your friend. He might have tried to be, but he was never your friend. Stealing the watch, and then wearing that flossy ass iced out watch. Okay. Put the damn tracker right on your wrist so that anybody who knows anything about watches will know exactly who the hell did this to this man. But I'm glad he's gone now, y'all. And I hate to say it, I know that sounds terrible. I'm actually glad that Brandon's gone, because Brandon's ass is 100% a liability, and he had to go. You was hollering when he snatched up the mask. Hey, Jarena. Brandon was the wrong man for the job. Roman should have known better. 100%. He should have known better. He was better off doing that shit by himself. 100%. Aside from that, we get the introduction to the family business New Orleans, and now I'm going to open up the Discord, because that's kind of where I want to start in reference to thoughts. Are we excited? Come on, Brandon T. Jackson. I wasn't necessarily thrilled with his performance. It was he didn't have a ton of lines. I wasn't really too sure about it. I was watching, but I was excited to see him. The moment I saw his face, I was like, they introing the spinoff. I'm here for it. I love a little sliding side pilot thing. When we gonna get the damn teaser, trailer, something? Tell me something. Let me open up the Discord for y'all. How many Duncan kids are there? I have no damn idea, but it feels like it never ends. Welcome in, Whitney. How are you, boo? Hey, Kofi, you want to sound off on the family business New Orleans?
Yeah, I want to talk about it. First of all, what's up? What's up, Erica? You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited for this spinoff low key. I mean, first of all, Brandon T. Jackson to me is very underrated. Like, I like some of his work. Like, he will always be Benny to me from Lottery Ticket. Like, that iconic rooftop scene is goated for me. Like, I can't eat all that. It was so good. So yeah, I didn't particularly hate his acting in this episode. I thought he gave, some good beats here and there. So I thought it was a pretty good introduction to him. Uh, not really. So I'm waiting for more of these characters from this universe to show up. And yeah, how many Duncan kids are there? Because they got a whole clan out here. Like, for real, man. What's going on?
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out who is Marquis' parents, because that's Brandon T. Jackson's name in the character name in the show. Um, what does their family unit look like in New Orleans specifically? Because I know it got to be big, the same way that it's huge in New York. And speaking to the tie-in to the spinoff, Ruby is going to be, I'm assuming, over there on the show now that she done given Lil Orlando. I'm calling him Lil Orlando moving forward, because I still feel like they need to get the damn paperwork together and get that little boy name changed. But she gave Lil Orlando back to Orlando to protect in New York, and then she's decided to stay there. And I am so proud of Ruby for making that damn decision.
Yeah, me too. Like, she was being a loving mother. Like, she was being unselfish. She wanted to protect, her family. Frankly, from the beginning, I wasn't feeling Ruby a little bit, 'cause especially that whole situation with him and her and Orlando. But this decision she made, like, this was out of selflessness and love, and I can't hate on her for that, and it was great. So like, nah. So now I'm
This is what I'm
assuming,
talking about. When I'm looking at Chippy and I'm critical of her, I know that Chippy is capable of this type of selflessness and this type of love. And she ain't showing it right now. So if you got Ruby down in New Orleans making these type of decisions, Chippy ass can stop her crying and go over to Donna's house and get her son.
well, even if she does that, I think Junior's still gonna be acting a monkey fool. So it's like
Which is up to
she
him. Like
still
he
needs
can
to.
do that. He can do that, but at least she's trying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
I hear
respect
what
the
you're
fact that
saying.
she's not trying. She's literally chilling. Her and Elsie's having all the best sex they've ever had, and they are not thinking about him until somebody else brings him up. And then you're crying about a
Yeah,
sonogram, girl, please.
yeah, I get it. I understand, but like, maybe it'll work itself out. The truth will come out eventually. Like I said, I'm just waiting for that shoe to drop. So it's like, come on, Carl, give us the 411 and why she had to go to Chippy instead of remaining with Donna. So that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
I saw your breakdown earlier. You said you weren't feeling Roman being in his being a player era, trying to get his swerve on a little bit. I mean, honestly, I have much of a problem with it because it gives me a little bit more layers to his character. If I to be honest with you,
It does. I
like,
agree. And think I said that in the breakdown. I think I was just like disappointed because I was hoping to get the other side. I don't think that we get in these types of crime dramas the guy that maintains a certain level of like purity in one aspect of his life. So my interest was piqued in how he was interacting with Lauren, being the first woman that we've like watched him actually interact with, and that being an interaction, only for him to have the same swagger that he didn't have, or have the swagger that I said that he didn't have, or that he didn't have with Lauren, with a whole other person. I'm like, so what is this, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde? Like, what is actually going on here? And while it does provide a little bit of layers in a sense, I do think that makes him a little bit less interesting, because all of the fine, strong jawed men in this world get bitches. Like, that doesn't, it's nothing new for you to get bitches. You feel me?
yeah, I get it. No, I thought he was the strong, silent type. Like, at least, very smooth, very quiet, man of action, man of few words. So, but
And also, there's something to be said about a man who is not just sleeping around with people. Like, that takes a certain level of real intense discipline and focus. Like, I think that communicates that you're like on another level. And there was, I think last episode, that started to communicate that to me, and then this just kind of like, oh no, he's literally just like everybody else.
yeah. Well, I hear you. But you know what? I feel like he about to be on demon time now that Brandon is gone. I mean, he looked very, you know, pissed or disappointed that his homeboy's dead. So now he about to that silent type about to become a stone cold killer out here. which is
I
which is
guess.
not good for it's gonna be something, you know. And I tend to like those type of dudes because, you know, you never know. Like, you mess with the wrong one and they can snap on you, and it's a very interesting dichotomy. So I'm looking forward to it, to be quite honest. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Virgo
but
King says
overall,
Lauren ain't call him. He got tired of waiting. That's the problem.
man,
Niggas are impatient.
or they get close and they she could very well be related. Like, I don't know. So it could be, maybe they won't go there. I mean, but he seemed genuinely interested. Like, he was giving her some looks. So it's like, I don't know. It's a it's a very interesting dichotomy. Quite honest. So
Any other
yeah.
thoughts you got for the episode?
Uh.
And if you guys want to call in, the
About,
Discord link is in the chat. So just join the Discord link, join the live chat waiting room, and wait to get called in.
yeah. I'm gonna need Elsie and Chippy to pull up on Junior or Donna and just get this sorted out and reveal the truth, man, because you guys are stalling. Like, it's getting annoying.
You're stalling, and
You
your
know?
son is setting himself up for the guillotine while you're stalling.
Yeah. I mean, you guys still clearly love this boy. Elsie, that's your namesake. And Chippy, I don't care what nobody says. Chippy is really Junior's mom, not Donna. I'm sorry. She raised that boy. She loved that boy. She gave that boy everything she needed. So, as far as I'm concerned, that's your mama, bruh. So, uh, you better get it together. And, I need this truth to come out, man. I'm so tired of the games, bro. Like, can
Same.
we find out what it is so we can,
He pumping
and
iron.
then
She can't kill Ruby. She can't kill Ruby. Why not? Exactly. You know why not. The same reason why you need to take your ass back home and talk to your family. This is stupid.
yeah, it's getting old real quick. Like, guy, just handle business, bro. Like, sorry. Business is business, man. I'm sorry, man. This is getting on my nerves. But yeah, man,
But
I'm
that's your
waiting for
boy.
this. Yeah, well, Junior is not really my boy. Like, I mean, I'm not with this goofiness right here. So it's like I'm just waiting for that shoe to drop. I'm telling you, once it drop, he
Gotcha.
gonna look real stupid.
He is. He is. And I'm not even gonna hold you, Kofi. I want Sonya to make his ass work for it. When he come crying his goofy ass back, she better not fold. I tell you that. She better stand on business because we are pushing 2 months. And she
Yeah,
right after their wedding, oh, she better get that man the blues. Please get that man the blues.
yeah. I understand it to be warranted, and he gonna have to work for it. And I can't be mad at her if she kicks up that energy. I can't really. I mean, you put this woman through so much turmoil, and now it's like you gonna have to earn it, my guy. You really are.
Period. Period.
So
Whitney said that
gonna be a
Alejandro gonna
lot.
be the hero.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Honestly, let's talk about the alliance or the people within the alliance, because both Brother Minister and Alejandro pointed out the fact that y'all can't kill Ruby. One, this is dumb. She's an innocent, and two, like Alejandro pointed out, clearly Antonio Jr. is not the leader, and Brother Minister is
Yep.
like, sir, we don't actually do this. So, do you feel like they are actually invested in the alliance the way it seemed an episode ago? What do you think that their positions are? And y'all can also answer in the chat. Like, let us know. Like, let's discuss this because I'm very confused. Y'all were so willing to jump y'all's asses to this table so quickly. So to watch them have very real criticism so early on, I'm like, okay, cool. This is who I thought y'all to be. But then also, why did you sit your ass at the table to begin with?
That's a really good question. And Brother Minister gave me some good beats in terms of that conversation he had with Junior. I really thought, maybe he realizes this ain't it, and I think he's gonna be the one to let it slip and let Elsie know what's going on, because
Mm,
I think I don't I think he's just reluctantly going along with this, but I think his loyalty remains with Elsie, so I'm anticipating he gonna drop the 411. So Alejandro, I'm not so sure what his motives are, but
yeah,
that
he's definitely
I'm
given an enigma.
right. So, but yeah,
Whitney says, I
yeah,
think they're
that
not as invested as they are intrigued. That's a very, very valid point. I like how you worded that. They not invested, they intrigued. They exploring
yeah,
their options, if you will.
yeah, I agree. Look, I just know this is gonna crash and burn. This ain't gonna work. I'm sorry. Like, y'all gonna get exposed, and I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. You know,
Hopefully
it's
it's
gonna
before
be.
Junior actually gets hurt, because I think that Antonio really does have plans. And I don't remember who said it last live, but shout out to you. who called out the fact that Antonio was really setting up Junior, and he's gonna do a clean sweep. He's using Junior to get to LC, and he's going to annihilate Junior in the damn process of getting back at LC, and it's going to be catastrophic.
Yeah, I agree. It's just a matter of time, and I don't want. I would hate for something to happen to Junior, even though he's acting dumb.
Mm,
He's gonna potentially be a father, so I don't want that baby boy or baby girl not to have their daddy in their life. So, they need to shit, need to get with the
bless you.
program and you know what it is and what it ain't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's about to be some. I'm
Kimberly,
waiting for.
go ahead. You waiting for?
I'm just saying, I'm waiting for that shoe to drop about some bombshell or something that's going to happen. He has to have an epiphany somewhere. Like something
He
has to
has
hit.
to. Something got to happen. You right about that. Kimberly says, I think they have a lot of questions about the alliance not fully on board. Virgo Queen says, I don't think that they invested like that once they sat with it. They know this ain't going to work. I feel like eventually they will tell LC or take out the Italians together, altogether. Interesting. Whitney says, I think the alliance, they are thinking like, are y'all really beefing for real? Are y'all going to cancel each other out or leave us the bigger bag? Hey, Purple Rain,
It's
welcome in,
just
boo.
it's just an
Uh,
interesting thought. I mean, I don't know what the purpose of this alliance is. Like, what is their ultimate end goal?
Well, the broad strokes of it is for them to have their own table, but not have to sit at LC's table. So basically, do exactly what LC is doing, but exclude him. That is like the premise of it. But they don't have a connect. They don't have their own proprietary drug. They have their own criminal organizations, but most of that is built off the network that the Duncans actually fund and fuel for you. So like that's the part that I need Junior to start to see a little bit quicker because, sir, you don't have a connect without your damn daddy and your brothers. Nobody at this table actually has a connect. Only point of business right now, Donna mentioned like, okay, we need to start internationally and try to do this and try to do that. Like I'm sure it's like get a connect and then start moving internationally so that we stay out of LC's way until we build up strength. They said absolutely not. The number one thing that they want to put at y'all's feet was to take out Ruby. So they're not even coming to y'all to like let's talk about business and how we're going to establish this. They're literally giving y'all personal tasks up front, and you can't see that this is not what they're saying it's going to be.
Yeah, it's giving. Y'all don't know what y'all doing, and oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for this to blow up in people's faces. And the satisfaction when bullets start flying, people getting bodies getting dropped. I'm waiting for it. I am waiting
Yeah.
for it, and I'm gonna smile when it happens. Sorry.
I'm hoping that
Talking
they
to you.
don't wait until the season finale to do all of that. That's the part that's
Yeah.
gonna piss me off.
Yeah. I did have a question. You said they're expanding this universe. Do you expect there to be crossovers anytime soon?
Well, I didn't expect this crossover, honestly. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get one more with the family business New Orleans because they didn't do a ton with Marquise's character. And I feel like they need to give us a little bit more so we understand his little network and what he got going on before that season premieres. And seeing Bobby again in this episode, I wouldn't be surprised if we get some more Black Hampton crossovers before the end of the season.
Yeah, I agree. You think it would do like a backdoor pilot just to introduce the New Orleans show, like maybe
I
some of
could
the
see
other
that.
characters make appearances and set up
I would
this
hate it
world
because it
for.
would pull from this season's episode order. So that means we will only technically get 9 episodes of the Family Business original and then one of the backdoor pilot. But I could see it happening.
Mm, yeah, I'm really interested in this show. Honestly, like I know Brandon T. Jackson is going to be there. I saw that Layla Rashawn is also going to be a title
Mm-hmm.
character. Which shout out to that '90s fine woman back in the day. Oh Lord, yes sir. And I just want to know who else gonna be in this. Who else gonna be in this show? Like, I really want to
Oh,
know.
they released the actors. I'm gonna put up a post on ericavane.com and put all of the people that we know thus far is in the cast.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah,
I got you.
man. Pretty much that's it. I ain't got no more beats for this episode. I kind of missed the other characters.
I miss Paris. I need to know
Um,
this Niles thing. Like I need to understand Niles. I need clarity immediately. I need it
yeah,
immediately.
yeah. We need to find out what's going on. And I anticipate in the next few episodes, Harrison and Curtis are about to handle this on their own. Because clearly she don't want to say nothing. So she probably won't gonna try and handle it. So yeah.
Bless her heart. She ain't learned a
Oh
damn
gosh.
thing. Bless her heart. Do
Oh
y'all think
no.
Harris is dead? Kobe, it's the silence for me.
Who though?
Harris.
Oh nah, I don't know, man. Like I don't remember what happened from the last. I know he got kicked out the family, and then he got
With the
um
Italians to get
with the
protection
Italians for the protection.
because
So,
Larry's
but
old people ran up on him and he went to Italians for the protection. But then after that, we don't really hear from him anymore. He just kind of disappears. And I'm under the pretense of like he's not dead, but like y'all, this is now 6 episodes and we ain't heard a damn peep. Y'all got Mariah in therapy with Brandy. You got London throwing in y'all's face how y'all gave the Italians the gun. Did the Italians really turn on him?
yeah,
I'm
I
not
was like,
sure.
I don't know either. It's not making sense. So I'm trying to figure out where he at. You know.
I mean, I didn't
So,
like the
but
character regardless, but I need clarity around that at least.
yeah, yeah. That's how you know Miguel Nunez Jr. has done a great job when you don't like him. Like
Yeah.
he always gonna be Pretty Ricky from Martin. That's Pretty Ricky what they called it.
What they
Oh,
call
I love
me.
him. So, yeah, but yeah, man, you know he's a great actor when you can't stand him. So, like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know where Harris is. I think he's still alive. He's hiding or something. So,
I
yeah,
guess, child. Purple Rain
yeah,
says you don't know at this point. Jarena says I don't know at this point. Kimberly says I don't think he's dead. Virgo Queen says I'm 50-50 on that. We all confuddled, honey. We just confuddled. We ain't rushing you
I
back, but also Mariah needs something. Just text your daughter back her shit. At least do that if you gonna do
yeah,
anything.
because the little girl clearly misses you. So, just let her know that you're okay.
How he co-parenting Purple Rain if he gone missing and won't respond to Mariah's text, which is making her punch kids in the face at school and run away from home. Bless her heart. Bless her
Yeah,
heart. They gonna ship her
yeah,
ass
man.
off to mercenary school pretty soon.
Yeah, that's what we need. Another Duncan with some gun
No,
skills.
we don't.
No, I'm saying that sarcastically.
Oh, okay. You sounded serious. You sounded like, yeah, we need another one. Another one. Thank you. That's what you sounded like to me.
Nah, nah. I mean, everybody got their roles and stuff. Do you really want this little girl to know how to be a certified shooter?
I need I need them to like be getting the legit businesses together because yes, legacy and all of that is important, but you cannot actually pass down criminal enterprises like that. And the way that y'all have been on top for so long, y'all should be able to stand up legitimate enterprises that keeps your children wealthy. Like the Nevadas, the Mariahs, the little Orlandos of the world should never actually have to pick up a gun if y'all are doing y'all's jobs correctly, older people. Get on y'all's
Yeah,
Zoom.
yeah, yeah. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. So we'll see, man. We'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah,
We
that's
will.
it. Great, solid episode. Like the shout out preview to New Orleans, and can't wait for next
Yes.
Thursday to see what happens, man. I feel like one of these episodes is gonna be a bombshell, and I'm waiting for it, and I can't wait.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
So
I agree
yeah, but
100%.
I ain't got no more beats. I mean, I got no more beats. The only thing I'll say is, LC, Chippy, you just get your mind right and go tell the truth and and get your son back. That's all I got.
Please go get your
So
son back. That's all we beg. Go get your son back.
before before it's too late. And unfortunately, I don't
Mm,
want this to happen. But if something were to happen to Junior and he dies because of this, oh my gosh,
that's on them.
you know how it's on them, and it's gonna be, it, yeah.
All
So
three of
y'all
his
better hurry up.
parents. It's on all three of his parents. He died behind this. Thank you, Kofi. I appreciate it.
All right, later.
Yeah, they need to get in a big farm or weed dispensary. Something. London was going to do it, but then she got outbid for the farm. Diversify, diversify, diversify. Yes. Yes. Yo, I didn't expect to get through all of this that quickly, but I think we touched on everything. Aside from Orlando and Ruby. Oh, you didn't speak on Orlando and Ruby, Kofi. I know Orlando, that's really your boy. But yeah, I think we touched on everything. My breakdown is out. Y'all drop y'all's last thoughts or anything else that I might have missed in the chat before we get ready to wrap this thing up. I appreciate y'all joining me on this lovely Thursday evening. LC needs to see a different doctor. He can't see no real doctors because he's a criminal. If you haven't already, hit that like button for me, pretty please. Anything else we miss? Hashtag bring Larry back, child. Larry can stay where he at because he wreaked entirely too much havoc for my ass. I'm good off Larry for a whole nother season. He didn't had his little pop-ups this season. I don't have to see Larry again the rest of the damn season. Unless he coming to save Junior's life from Junior's own stupidity, Larry need to stay with his ass where he at. You hope they focus on Paris and Niles next week. Me too. Me too. Yes. All right, I think we hit everything, y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's Thursday evening. Thank you again for joining me. Check out my breakdown for this episode. And I got a bunch of additional videos coming to talk about questions that I had while I was making my breakdown video and exploring various character analysis as well as storylines. So be on the lookout for that. If you're watching this and you have yet to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on any of my not all the Queen's Man Child, the family business conversations. I got y'all. I just need all these questions answered before the season finale. Same. Thank y'all again so much for joining, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.